Hotep, Black Power, giving honor to the creator, creators, all the ancestors, always giving honor to my sister, Chief of Staff, Brother Harris Abdul, the Street Law Soldiers, my father, my in-laws, and all my family and comrades that are in the ancestral realm, as we speak. And to you all out there, my family out there, that you may be right now at peace with yourselves and moving towards the liberation and salvation of the black nation. This particular video that I'm going to talk about is just to give our brothers, the gods in the family, the black man. I've never done a particular video dealing directly with the black man, and I really want to do that today to acknowledge us, and while I have the time, what I want to do, I want to briefly share a little bit about my father, man. And this is no additives or nothing. This is straight with no fucking chaser, man. My father was a fucking black god, man. At 19 he went into the army. Took a bullet in the head in the Korean War. Came home at 19. Married my mother. And had 7 children by my mother. And worked all his life. Although he struggled with a lot of issues, watching his mother being murdered while she was trying to give him a nap, by his father, and his father was white, so he didn't do any time or anything like that, because my grandmother was a heavily melanated Cherokee Moor, and he watched that take place. So he, along with my mother, they grew up with no parents, but I say this, man, because we always, like I said, we always acknowledge these fathers. It's always the mothers. Always the mothers. I give my mother this, I do this for my mother, I say this for my mother. And we love our mothers unconditionally. But we have to look at the part of the other half of this piece. The other half, which I'm very grateful to my father for instilling the discipline. The discipline he instilled in us will be labeled today as child abuse. However, it paid off for me personally. Of having a male guide and role model in the home coming up. In spite of however he was and whatever struggles he had, he was always my hero. So, and the discipline that he instilled in me, when I went to prison, it all clicked in. Because he always helped me to realize that I was a man. That no other man was stronger than me, no other man knew more than me, no other man was powerful than me. But the main thing too, that he showed me that I was a man, that I can stand among anyone. And that helped me go a long way, and as a child, excelling in sports. I played football and baseball, and very, very talented. And was a exceptionally gifted artist. I could draw very well, and his discipline, played a major role in all of that. So, and that's the thing, we don't give these brothers, we don't give these black gods their just due, man. Because I will never look at another man and put another man over my father. Never, never. Because he cannot be replaced. There's no one like him. You know, he is my superhero. You know, and that's what gave me the determination to save the black youth. You know, by me working with the youth for 13 years now, you know, and committing my life to saving our young black gods, you know, based on, you know, my father being there. And I couldn't even imagine, and I can imagine the pain that our babies go through, the ones that never had their fathers. You know, even though I didn't have my father my entire childhood, however, he was there long enough for me to get off the mental training wheels and go solo. You know, so, you know, and that's why I have so much understanding for, you know, our youths that don't have that, they don't have that father figure, you know, to help them, you know, to guide them. You know, I understand that completely. You know, I understand that completely, and I'm clear about helping them. You know, and I just wanted to, you know, share that briefly because I watched the finals last night, and I watched when the Golden State Clippers, I mean the when they won the title, and Kevin Durant, you know, acknowledged, you know, his mother. I know them personally. You know, I know Miss Wanda personally, and you know, it had got to a point where, you know, the 15 minutes of fame that her son was supposed to receive and having, you know, she was trying to get that. You know, and I don't have no disrespect for nobody. I would never disrespect none of my elders. But I have to say this. You know, she needed to sit her ass down with the rest of the players' parents. You know, she's no different from the rest of the parents. You know, and I could tell you an array of things about the Durants, because, you know, I personally had physical altercations with his uncle, you know, for years, you know, as well as, you know, that the movie being a lie and all that. I mean, you know, but, you know, time will tell it all, you know, and once again, you know, she wasn't the reason for, Kevin Durant wasn't just the sole reason for them winning the title. You know, like LeBron says, he's sometimes overrated. And he's a homie. I grew up with them, you know. However, man, you know, I'm a man. I'm going to call it like I said. You know, I don't care what the situation is. I'm going to give you an honest opinion about all situations to the best of my ability. You know, so, and excuse me for not remembering, because like I told you, I don't really watch the sports that much, you know, so I'm not down with all the statistics of these players. Because like I told you, all this shit is rigged anyway. You know, that's just like me keeping all the weekly statistics of, you know, WWF. You know, yeah. So what I want to talk about now is, you know, the trial of Bill Cosby. Now, first of all, we all know that Bill didn't do all that shit. You know, he may have fucked a couple of them. You know, got them drunk or whatever and fucked a couple of them. And the ones that he fucked, that's what they get for trying to be sneaky on their husbands. Like I told y'all, the white bitch ain't shit. She can't be trusted. You know, the white bitch ain't shit. And all them bitches snuck off on their motherfucking husbands, you know, to go get the pudding pop. To go get the pudding pop for me, for Bill Cosby, you know. And now that these motherfuckers are going through financial crunches, you know, the stock market, Bernie Madoff and took a rack of money from a lot of these motherfuckers. I did the research on this shit, you know. And now, you know, the only thing they can come up with, you know, is put themselves, you know, on the motherfucking auction block to be in that group of people, the NBC, you know, that Rupert Murdoch, you know, and Ted Fields and all these motherfucking high-level devils, you know, in the TV industry, you know, from NBC affiliates as well, that they sick these bitches on Bill Cosby. You know, no fuck you gonna wait 30 years and say somebody gave you, you know, Mickey and fuck you know, and then you expect somebody to go to jail and get paid. This shit was consensual. If it happened, most of the shit didn't even take place. A lot of these white dogs are just, and some of them bitches look like men. So you gotta be very, very careful when you look at some of these motherfuckers, you know, and you know, you wait 30 years to say somebody raped you, and then every time, you know, and that comes after he tries to buy NBC, you know, and then all of a sudden he you know, he done raped every white bitch in the motherfucking television industry, you know, because he tried to buy NBC. And see, the goal is to kill them. They see that you niggas, Denzel Washington, you know, all you motherfucking Wesley Snipes, you know, Tay Diggs, all you motherfucking premier goddamn, you know, industry motherfuckers, you know, y'all talk all that shit, you know, you sit up there on Kathy Hughes' show with your motherfucking legs crossed, smoking cigars, drinking yak and all that bullshit, talking all this off the wall bullshit about how you represent, you know, Black Actors Guild and all this type of shit. But yet, you know, you see one of your brothers, even though he was a coon, it probably still is a motherfucking coon. You know, y'all let these motherfucking crackers hang that man. The courtroom is supposed to be, you know, y'all supposed to support him, man. Same way what happened with Michael Jackson. You know, you motherfuckers scattered. As soon as the cracker come, y'all motherfuckers run like roaches with the lights cut on. But you talk all this motherfucking shit about the black, you know, how y'all supposed to stick together and all this, and all you motherfuckers are in the Jew's pocket, in his front pocket, near his nuts. You know what's supposed to happen? Y'all supposed to be there, because if you pack that courtroom with some of the most notable motherfucking actors, black actors in the motherfucking business, that's gonna shake them up. And then they won't be able to fuck that man around like they're doing now. You know, but as long as they got 2 or 3 motherfuckers in there, and bless Sister Camille, man. Bless her dear heart, man. You know, cause she's the real victim in this motherfucking piece. You know, and you niggas sitting back, man. You know, it's hard, you know, well, it's not hard to believe, because like I say, I know most of you motherfuckers, you know, are just shit talking motherfuckers, man. You know, when the smoke is not in the air, y'all will talk all this, you know, with your cigar, and you talk all this black shit about, you know, yeah, well, he's the first African American to do this and do that, and how does it feel? Well, you know, breaking the color barrier, you know, all that old faggot ass shit, man. And you don't back none of this shit up that you come out your motherfucking mouth with. Spookly, you know. I don't expect the 2 top queens to come, Tyler Perry and Lee Daniels. I don't expect them queens to show. You know. But a lot of you, especially the ones that Bill help eat, man. Jasmine got all y'all, Kadeem Hardison, all of y'all, man, that he made sure y'all ate, and you were all, he helped y'all restart it, man, at an early age. And you mean to tell me y'all can't get up, man, and get in front of the media, man, and stand up for that man? By y'all running, it's a sign of guilt, man. You know, y'all supposed to stand up. You know, you motherfucking niggas. That's why it's hard for me to respect y'all. I don't give a fuck how good you are in movies and how you supposed to be such heartthrobs to the queens and all that shit. But you're nothing but your pubic hairs in your ass. Your pubic hairs ran your asshole. Cause you are a cold bitch. You know, that's where I'm at with you motherfuckers, you know, cause it's disappointing that, you know, that y'all will see that man roast like that. You know. Get him off the hook, then bring him back to the black community and let the black community, you know, have him hold court. You know, bring him up on charges of cooning, man. You know, give him a fine, you know, and ban him from saying certain shit. He no longer represents the black community. You know, you motherfuckers, man, that's why, you know, anytime I see any of you niggas, man, out of pocket, man, remember, man, I'm gonna bust your ass. I'm gonna bust your ass. It's just that simple. You know, that go for Denzel and the rest of you motherfuckers, you know, cause y'all done got too cute where y'all dress up more than the motherfucking queens, man. You know, that's y'all some sucker motherfuckers, man. Sucker ass niggas, man. You know, and that's one of the things I want to talk about. But I'm gonna come back in a few, and I got another topic that I'm going to discuss. I've just been on, you know, some business venture today, you know. So give me time to unwind, and I'll be back with y'all briefly. Hotep, Black Power.